Hey guys, this is E with Scrapbooking with Me, and this is something that one of you sent me a little while ago, not very long ago. And it is, I'm assuming it's a bookmark. It's magnetized right there. And it works great over the edge. And let me grab my December Daily. Of course, it's way too big for this, but just to give you the idea. It works great over the edge of a book or over the page of a book. So it can be bookmarks, or you can use it in your journals for just a over the page type thing. So I'm going to make a few of these. I thought that was a great idea. Thank you for whoever sent that to me. This is the first one that I made, and I started making them for little stocking stuffers, and then I thought, I'll turn the camera on because somebody else might want to know. This is just some paper that I cut down at 2 3/4 inches, and then I left it the full 12-inch. Now, if you don't have 12 by 12 paper, you can cut it shorter. You can cut it at 11. It just depends on what paper you have. It doesn't have to be the same size as mine, but mine is 2 3/4 by 12, and then I just folded it in the center like that. I cut a couple of different colors of paper to put 2 layers here. That's not something you have to do, but I just thought it looked cute, and they could make little notes on this from the book if they wanted to, or if you put this in a journal, then they can journal on this. And I just chose a couple of colors that kind of went with the flowers on the outside. And again, this is some cardstock scraps that I had, so I'm trying to use up those. And I didn't run it all the way through because I didn't want that extra bulk in here, so I cut it off right before that fold. And then I put my magnet under there, and there, and so it closes down. And then on the outside, I just put another flower. This is a Tim Holtz flower, and that kind of had the same colors as this does, because I wanted a little bit more right there because that was blank. And then I just put a book page up here because in the background of this paper, there's book pages. So I put a book page there, and then put one of our printables there, and a little piece of vellum down at the bottom. And that is a sweet little bookmark, or over the top journal page thingy. All right, we're going to make another one. And I'm going to use, let's make that one's not Christmassy. This one is some of that Christmas cheer paper from Blue Fern. Let's make one out of this. And see, I have it 2 3/4 by 12. So I'm just going to score it in the center, or you can just fold it. You don't have to score it. Looks like I may have cut this one just a little bit off, and if I did, we'll just trim it. I did. I am good about doing that. Sometimes I don't hold my paper tight enough in the trimmer, and I let it slide, and that's my fault. Now, let me tell you on the Blue Fern paper, and I should have went ahead and scored this instead of doing it like that and forcing it to score. If you will score your paper, your Blue Fern paper on both sides, score it on one side and then flip it over and score it on the other, it will keep it from cracking, because this is such a thick paper. If you do a really sharp score line, sometimes it may crack on you. So try that. Just score it on one side, flip it over, score it in the same place on the other side, and then you should have a good score line without having any breakage, hopefully. I'm going to trim this off just a little bit more because I had the bottom a little bit narrower than I did the top. So I'm just going to even it up, and I might as well keep that out. I think I'm going to put some red on the inside of that. Now this piece I cut at, let's see, that was 2 3/4. This one I cut at just shy of 2 1/2. It doesn't have to be a perfect size. It can be anywhere in there that you want. I just want it a little bit smaller than my other one there. So just shy of 2 1/2. All right. Then I want a white piece to put on the top because, I always like to put a white piece on top in case they want to write. So that one will be one. I'm probably going to have to search for another one. Let's see. See if we've got one here that's already cut. It's a little bit wide, so we'll just trim it down to the size of this one. Or the width of that one, I should say. And I will tell you the measurements on this as soon as I get through cutting it if you want the measurements. These are just good little stocking stuffers, and especially if you're someone that reads a lot. Okay, so that'll go in there. Alright, now what I want to do is I want to round these corners. So I'm going to take my corner rounder, and I'm going to take the 1/2 inch side, and I'm just going to round those corners like that. Then I'm going to mark where I want this cut. I want it to stop about, let's see, there's my score line. So I want to stop it about right there. And then for this one, and this is just crude measuring right here. I'm not trying to get it perfect. Stop that one about right there. Let me grab my little trimmer. Where did I put my little trimmer? That would be a really good question. There it is. Stuck back in the hole. Okay. And then we'll just clip that one off there. Clip that little bit off. And we should have two that are hopefully the same size. They are. And now for the white, I'm just going to hold it like this. And I want it to come all the way to the edge of this. So I'm just going to leave a little bit at the top. And then I'm going to mark the bottom. And I'm just going to cut that off the same. There's that. And then we will cut this one off same length as that one. Okay. Okay. Now on these we want to round this top corner here. So let's go ahead and round those like that. And then we want to round down here. And then the same on the white. We just want to round one end on that. Okay. Now I'm just going to glue this white piece right on top of that red, like that right there. I'm going to glue that down. And when you're gluing these down, just lay the, just leave you a little bit, maybe, what is that? A little over 1/8 all the way around. That's all you want to do. So let's go ahead and glue this other one. There we go. Then we can glue these down here, but first we want to put our magnet down. Now these are our basic gray magnets. They're very, very sticky, or not sticky, what do you call it? Magnetized, there you go. And they come in a little pack. So we're going to put one there. And I bring it down just a little bit away from that top part. Then we'll clip that other one on, pull the backing off because they're self-adhesive. And then when you just want to fold it over, make sure that the ends are even, and then press that down. All right. Then you're ready to glue this down. I started to stop myself because I thought, oh, I'm putting it on the wrong side. Now you just want to bring that up and center it up as best you can. Make sure that it's pressed down well around that magnet because you don't want that popping up. Make sure that it's pressed down. I got a little glue on the top side right here, so when that dries, I'll take my little eraser and I'll erase that off. There we go. And then you want to do the same thing down here. These are so quick and easy, and they're so cute. And for people that do a lot of reading, or like I said, just people that journal, this is some good gifts. There we go. Got that down. And then see, our magnet still works really well through all of that. And now you can decide if you want to do anything to the front. Now, the only thing I am going to ink around it because this core has a white core. This paper has a white core. So I'm going to ink around it, give it a little bit of a distressed look on both sides. Then we'll decide if we want to put anything on the front there. So let's see if we have anything that we might want to put there. I'm not real sure. I like the image that's already on there, but I do want to put a little something. It may just be some words. Maybe some words. Or it may be a little piece of lace. We can always do that. Put a little piece of lace down here at the bottom and then put something on top of that. See if we have anything in here that strikes our fancy. Fancy. Ooh, she's cute. But I need to trim out around her too. I was really trying to go for some things that I didn't need to trim right now. Okay, let's see. All right, I may go ahead and trim her out. Let me find my little scissors. You won't have to watch me. I will put it on. I'll just skip this part and pick it back up so you don't have to watch the whole thing. But I'm going to go ahead and trim her out. I think she'll look cute on there. And if she doesn't, then we can do something different. All right, we have her cut out. See what she looks like on here. Oh yeah, I like that. I like that. So then I do want to put a word on here. Let's put let it snow. We may have snow, hopefully. I don't know, we may not. It would be nice. Just snow at Christmas, and then after Christmas Day, it can be springtime again. It was like 70 today. It was nice. Okay, let me put that there. All right, let's go ahead and glue our trim down. My goodness, I've got a bunch of glue right here. That's the good thing about these metal tips, though. You can just peel it right off. Okay. Put this down. I'm just going to let it hang down just a tiny bit. Not much. Now, I always have people ask me where I get this tool. And could they get one? I got mine many, many years ago, and it came in a full set of, I don't know, it was hot glue helper tools, And I haven't found anything just like this. Now, some people have said that they have them at Dollar Tree. They're over in the makeup section. We don't have them at ours, but maybe, just maybe, you might have them at yours. And then these are our little tips and our glue bottles that are really easy to press. Those are always linked below. Those are the silicone tips, and then these are the little plastic bottles, and they're real easy to use. I can't use those. The ones that come in, the bottles that comes in. Let me see, I've got one right here. I cannot use these. These are so hard to press because it's a real thick and hard plastic. So I like these. They're easy to, sometimes you don't even have to press them. If you've got enough glue in there, you don't even have to press it. I like that. All right, I'm just going to trim this off. Right around through there. I'm just going to trim the corner too. Like that. Oh yeah, isn't that cute? Look at that. I love it. Now let's see. I want to put this, and I'm just going to touch her skirt with that, I think. I don't know. Let me see. I might put a little piece of Velcro under that. Let's tear this. I just have a little piece laying there, so I'll try to use what's in sight. Let's see if that will work about right there. So if I lay that there, and then I lay this on top, yeah, that'll work. So let's do that. I might as well use this glue because it's going down on that. Well, on that lace. Can you tell I've been entering product all day? I can't think. We have put in quite a few home decor pieces and some self-adhesive stencils and lots of new things, some surfaces, in other words, frames and things like that. So if you're interested in anything like that, we just put a bunch in today. So you can go over and check those out. I think altogether we put in about 70 different pieces. Cute. I like that. All right. And then are we going to do anything else at the top? I think I want that just a little bit dingy, just because it's standing out a little bit too white. So I'm just going to take my tool here. Oh, and we got in plenty of these tools there if you want one. I think they're sold in 2 packs. Packs of 2. There we go. Oh, I like that. So it picked up just a little bit of that background, the roughness. I like that. Now, up here at the top, do we want to put anything up there? I would love to have some of those little snowflakes that you guys got in your kit, but I don't have any of those left. We gave them all to you. So. No, I don't think I want to put that on there. You don't want to put anything on there that's going to give it any extra bulk, because then you would have problems, or they would have problems, trying to keep it in their book. Well, I just slid that. Did you see me? Thought it was dry, but it wasn't. There we go. Now, so let's see. What about just a number? We might put a number up there. That one's too dark. Oh, that would work, I think. Let's try that. Oh, got my scissors stuck to everything. I've got glue on my scissors. I used them today to cut something that had lots of glue on it. So I've got to give them a good cleaning tomorrow. And that already has like the book page in the background, so I'm just going to leave that as it is. So there is another. Isn't that cute? I think they're cute. I'm going to lay them right here. All right, we're going to do, and I always have people ask me, how did I do this little ephemera keeper? I've got a link directly below where you can go over and check this out. We made a large one, and we made this one, and then we made a medium size one too. So I've got all of those linked. I think I've got them all linked below, so you can go over and check that out if you'd like. They're not hard to make at all. Now we're going to use a brand new paper that we just got in yesterday. It's been in the store, but I haven't advertised it because we just got them in yesterday, and I haven't wanted, you know, a lot of people to buy them before they actually got here. So this collection is called Blossom, and it's from Graphic 45. And let me grab it so that I can show you. This is the collection. Now, when you go over there, they may already be sold out because we only got in a small amount. But I have more coming that ship today. I should get them Monday or Tuesday. So we should have plenty when those come in. We'll have even the 8x8 and the journaling cards, more journaling cards and all of that. But this is the collection. It's called Blossom. It's brand new, Graphic 45. And the pack does come with the sticker sheets. But I'm just going to flip through this real quick and let you see how beautiful this paper is. And you get 2 of each design. Look at that. That's some pretty colors. And this one's got lots of tags that already made that you can just cut out and use. This is going to be a mini album for me. I'm going to be making before too long. Look at that. And I love the smell of Graphic 45 paper. I don't know if anybody else is so addicted to that or not, but I love that smell. They put something on theirs like a powder to keep them from sticking together. And I love it. Of course, it smells like paper too. But anyways, here's more journaling cards. There's the back. Whoops, sliding on the floor. And then this page. It's a bold color, but I think it's so pretty. And then there's this one. This is the one that I'm using right here. And then these are the sticker sheets. Sorry about the glare on them. It's hard not to get a glare on these. It's the sticker sheets. Alright, so this again is the Graphic 45 Blossom. And I will try to remember to link it below for you. Now I don't know which side I want to use. I kind of want to use that side. And then I want to use this side. I'm thinking I'm going to use this side on this one. I can always make another and use the other side. So let's go ahead and fold it in half. I have already cut these to size. It's 2 3/4 by 12. I just left it at the 12 mark. So there that is. Now we need to decide what paper we want to put. Oh, see, I love that inside too. I don't even want to cover it. I don't even want to cover any of it up. Okay, I think we'll use, this is more of my scraps. I think we'll use this on the inside there. So I need to cut 2 that are that size. And let's see if it'll cut with my little trimmer. It may not. Maybe too big. This is just a little 6-inch trimmer. Well, it may do it. Alright, then we can cut another. And then I want to just straighten these ends up on this just a little bit. see if that's anywhere near straight. Okay, I got a little bit off right there. I'm just going to use my scissors and straighten it up. And the reason I got off is because this was a scrap, so it wasn't cut straight on the sides in the beginning. But that will work right there. Then I need a white piece that can go in here. So we're going to, let's cut this to size and then we'll cut it down. So I'm going to have to trim it right there. And I may have to go find another white scrap. Don't know. Let's see if I have another one over here. Well, I don't have another scrap, but I have this. We can cut that. I'll have to use my big trimmer for that, though. Or my scissors. Why don't I just grab my scissors? I laid that on top, so we'll just grab these. There we go. Now let's go ahead and round the corners on this. Go ahead and round the corners on this. Wouldn't this look pretty with some stitching on there and some ink that matches that, maybe some pink. It'd be pretty. All right, let's glue this to this. And I apologize again, I have got dirty fingertips where I have been handling glue and things all day long, so even though I wash them 1,000 times, they are still not clean. Oh, I didn't cut that down. You should have told me. I need to trim it down, so I'm gonna have to let that glue dry or it will really mess my scissors up. So I'm gonna trim this down just a little bit. Maybe about right there. Let's go ahead and see what we can do. I hate cutting glue paper with my scissors, but I don't want to wait. I want to get it done. I've got a lot of these I want to do. A lot of my family reads, so it's going to be a good stocking stuffer for them. Okay, now let's see if that works. Let's go ahead and round that corner again. And let's see if we can round this one without too much difficulty. Now, let's try this again. Okay, there's that piece. What did I do with my other piece of pink? Okay, now we can put this on there. Then let's open this up and put our magnet on there. And we have, I think, let me look. it looks like we have a pretty good supply of these magnets right now. So if you want any of them, they're not really expensive for self-adhesive magnets, and like I said, they're very, very, very adhesive. Not adhesive, but you know what I mean, magnetized. Law, I can't talk. Okay, that's, and they have positive and negative on them, so you shouldn't get confused as to which you need to put on where. Okay, let's go ahead and glue this down. All right, so we got that. That's cute. Now, this paper, Graphic 45, is not as thick as Blue Fern, but it will still work. It's plenty thick enough once you add that inside in there. Let's see, do we have any stickers that might work on here? Let's be let's see, I think I like this little piece. And I'm going to have to knock all of these little okay, I'm going to put this down probably right down here at the bottom. And I'm not even going to knock all those little extra pieces out. I'm just going to leave it. And then I'm going to put something right up there. What we do there, it just says blossom where you grow. No, that didn't look right. So let's put that back on there. I think that would be too big. Yep. Okay. See if this would work. It would, but I think I want something else under there. So let me find a little piece of lace or something that I can put underneath that. And then what would this look like on here? I'm not crazy about that either. So let's look more. What about, nope. Okay, I think I'm going to use a piece of this to put right there at the top. And then I'll put something else on top of that. And I've just got this thing stuck to my finger, so let's put it right there for now. It may not look right on there once I get all of this on, but we'll see. And I'm just trying to keep everything as flat as possible so that it doesn't hinder if it's inside a book. Doesn't make it bulge or ruin the book in any way. Okay, that Then let's see what this looks like. We put it like that, maybe. Then I'm gonna want something up here, and I can't really put a piece of bling, I don't think. Let me think about this. Okay, I think I'm gonna go ahead and put that down right there. Just like that. I know it doesn't stick out. It kind of blends in a little bit down here, but that doesn't bother me that much, I don't think. It will bother me though if I don't get it a little bit straighter than that. Okay, there we go. Now, let's see if we have a little piece of bling that's just flat. Something that's flat that doesn't have any dimension to it. There, that little piece right there might work. I think we can slide it right in that little hole. I may have to put some glue in there. I don't know. Well, it's kind of stuck. There we go. And that doesn't have any dimension. And then they could jot something on here if they wanted, or, you know, just do all their writing on the inside. But I still want a word of some kind. And I'm not really seeing, well, there's serenity. That's a pretty word. Serenity. Let's see. I'm going to look at this way. I don't know where I want it. If I want it up there, if I want it down here, if I want it here. Where do I want it? I can't pick it up. Okay, let me lay it there and look at it. I wish you could tell me where it would look better. I mean, I'm sure you can see better than me. Wait, if we put it there? Yeah, I'm thinking that looks the best. Up there it looks a little bit too crowded. So let's just put it right there. Trying to get it straight. Serenity. And it's still not straight. Even after I pressed it down, it's not straight. Now, maybe. Is it straight? Maybe. Okay, I think that is all I'm going to do to the front. I like that. That's cute. I could even jot a name on there if I wanted to. If I had a certain little bag I want to put it in. So, is that all we want to do? Let me look. I think so. I don't want to get too dimensional on there. So, if you open this up, you've got, and I'm trying not to get my dirty fingers on this. You've got that, and close it over, and you have that. And I'm going to ink around the edges just a little bit to cover up that white core, to keep it from looking like just a piece of paper that I trimmed off. This paper's gorgeous. I love it. I can't wait to get the other. I want the 8x8. I couldn't get the 8x8 the first round, but they finally got it back in stock. So I was able to get it this round. Look at that. Isn't that cute? Now that's 3 that's done. You could also, on this bottom right here, if you've got those decorative edge punches, you could use that to punch the bottom. That'd be pretty. I may make some of those too. And you could, you could do so many different things. You could punch the decorative edge on the side and make it really pretty. There's just tons of things you could do to these to dress them up even more. Excuse me. But like I said, I don't want to do too much to mine. I don't want to put too much dimension on them because I don't want anybody afraid to put it in their book. Afraid it might, hinder or make their book bulge or make an imprint on it. So I'm not going to put too much bulk on there, but I am going to put a few little pieces of bling on that middle one anyway. I just feel like her little black buttons are calling for some bling. So let's see. And this could be another mass making. You know, you could turn out a lot of these. Cut your paper first and then just go for it. Or do it as an assembly line with a friend. You know, somebody putting the papers on the inside and the magnets, and somebody decorating the outside, and you could dress up a bunch of these in no time. All right, and then I have, let's see if I have another little piece of bling right here that's just laying on my desk. And I think I'll add it right there. Now this does have a little dimension to it, but it's not very much at all, so I don't think it would hinder anything. I don't think it would bother your book, or I know it wouldn't mine. It wouldn't bother mine because they're very, very non-dimensional. There we go. I feel like this one's crying for some pink bling down through there, but I know I don't have any pink that's real flat. Most all of my pink's got a good bit of dimension to it, so I wouldn't put that there. But that is it. That's all I'm going to do on camera. Like I said, you can go and make these over and over. You know how they're made. It's not hard at all. And you can cut these any size. It doesn't have to be the size that I cut. You can use any size that you want. So make some of these and do like I'm going to do. Put them in somebody's stocking. Anybody that reads or journals or anything like that. I mean, I'd love to have one of these. You could also put a little pocket in here and have a little gift card. Maybe a gift card to Books A Million or Amazon Books or something like that. Put a little gift card in there with it. That would be sweet. Alright guys, that is it for this tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. And we will talk to you guys later. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.